Students, hope you all are fine and safe. We were discussing about our chapter number 10, our food, right? So in our last class we have seen whatever the food we are eating, it comes from two sources. So we have discussed about what are the parts that we eat from the plants as our fruits and vegetables, pulses, cereals, right? So these are the different parts of the plant that we eat. So plant is one of the most important source from which we get our food. Another important source is animals, right? So we get many products that we eat in our daily life from animals, right? Now, if we talk about the different food from animals, then we get milk from animals. So, animals like cow, buffalo, goat, okay, even if you talk in Rajasthan and all, people they use the milk of camel also, right? So, they get milk from camel. All these animals, they give us milk, right? And if you talk about the animals in the mountain areas, then people use the milk of yak and sheep also, right? So we get milk from animals, okay? Then we get from this milk we can get many milk products or also called dairy products. So the products like cheese, paneer, curd, okay, then butter, ghee, all these are milk products because we get them from the milk. We process the milk in different ways and then we get the milk products or also called dairy products. So in this way we get many products from animals, right? Then we get eggs from animals, okay? So the animals like hen and geese and even ducks, they give us eggs. So the people who eat eggs, they get these eggs from actually animals, that is from hen, duck or geese. Then people who live near coastal areas, they also eat meat in the form of fish, and in normal areas people get meat from the animals like hen, goat, okay, and in coastal areas they depend on the fish and crabs and all other small animals that are available there near the coastal areas. So like if you remember in last video I told you that the food that we eat depends on the place that we live. So generally the people who live near the coastal areas, for them fish is very easily available. So in their food style they include the different varieties of fish, okay? So like that, so the people they get meat or we all get meat from the animals like fish, hen, goat, crabs and all, right? Then now if you say that there are two different categories of people based on the food that we eat, right? Now there are some people who eat only plant products, right? So they are called vegetarians, okay beta? So vegetarians, they are the people who eat only plant products in their daily life or in their food, who include only plant products in their food. But there are certain group of people who eat plant products, that is true, but they eat the flesh of the animals also, or we can say they eat the some animals also or animal products also like meat, okay? So they are called non-vegetarians. But a man can eat, like we have seen in the earlier chapters also, man is an omnivore. That means man can eat both plants and animals, but whatever the man is eating, it depends on the wish, right? So if I want to eat non-veg also, then also I am able to eat it, but it depends on the wish, it depends on the tradition that we are following of our family, that we eat only plant products or we eat the animal products also, right? So according to the places, like if you see in Gujarat, we get mostly vegetarians. People here, they prefer mostly vegetarians. but if you go to the south, then like they are near the coastal areas, and fish and other crabs and are very much popular there, so they include these also in their food, right? So, whatever the food we are eating, it depends on the place where we are living. So, based on that, we can be vegetarian and we can be non-vegetarian. Vegetarian people, they eat only plant products. Non-vegetarian people, they eat both plant products and animal products also, right? Now, we know beta food is very important to us. It gives us energy, it helps us to grow, and it protects us from different types of diseases. So we should always eat the healthy food, right? Now there are different kinds of food. So whatever the food we are eating, actually what is the use of that food, what we are getting actually from that food, how it is helping us to become healthy and strong, that we will discuss now. Okay, now if you see the food like cereals, okay, like rice, wheat and all, like potato and all, they contain carbohydrates. What they contain? They contain certain nutrients that is called carbohydrates, and these are energy giving food items. So the food items like rice, wheat, okay, and then potatoes and all, they are they contain carbohydrates, and they are energy giving food items. That means they give us much energy, they give lot of energy to us to work, right? Then certain food items like milk, fish, eggs, okay, so and we have all the pulses, they are very good for our growth. They makes our body strong, they build our muscles very strong, and not only that, they helps to repair the worn out tissues, or we can say they helps to recover the body. That means if you have any injury or something, and if you are taking good intake of these food items, then you will definitely recover very fast. So they are called body building foods, right? And they contains proteins with them. So the pulses, milk, eggs, fish, all they contain proteins, and they are also called body building food because they makes our body much healthier and stronger, right beta? Then we have certain varieties of fruits, vegetables and dry nuts and even milk that is very good to keep us safe or protect us from the different types of diseases, right? So these are called protective foods as they protect us from different types of diseases, right? So the fruits, different vegetables, milk and the nuts, okay, they are the rich source of vitamins and minerals, and they are also called protective food items because they protect us from different types of diseases, right beta? Then to be healthy, it is very important that we should have all the nutrients. Now what are the different nutrients? I'll just tell you the different nutrients that are required by our body. What are nutrients? Nutrients, they are the substances that are required by our body to be healthy and strong, right? Now what are the different nutrients? We have carbohydrates, fats, then we have proteins, then vitamins and minerals, right? Now these nutrients are very important for our body so that our body can function properly, okay? Now whenever we are eating food, we should include all these nutrients in right amount, in right quantity in our food, right? So that type of food that contains all the nutrients and in the proper quantity is called a balanced diet. Balanced means everything is in proper quantity, adequate quantity, okay, neither less nor more. So whenever we take any balanced diet, we will definitely always keep healthy and fit, okay beta? So we should include different food items in our food. So your mother, she knows what are the different food items that are required by you. For if I say if we take one thali, so hope you all have eaten one thali. Okay, so thali means what? They will provide you rice, they will provide you chapatis, they will provide you some curry, they will provide you some dal, they will provide you something like salads, right, and all other varieties. Okay, so that is a balanced diet, because when we are eating rice, actually we are eating we are getting energy from rice and wheat, right? We are eating the different vegetable curries, so we are getting the protective food items also, right? That means the we are getting the vitamins and minerals. Okay, same way we eat when dal, so dal, it gives us it makes our body healthy, or it makes our body, so that is body building food. Okay, so we should take all the food items in proper quantity. That means neither too much or not too less. Okay, it doesn't mean daily you will eat only rice, you will not eat chapati, you will not eat other food items, or you will eat only dal. No, we should have a balanced, everything should be in a balanced way. And very important, we should include water also in our diet. We should drink lot of water, as water is very good for our health. It helps our body to keep healthy by removing all the waste from our body, right beta? So balanced diet is very important to keep our body healthy and strong, right? So it is very important to maintain a balanced diet and keep us healthy and strong. Avoid eating the food from here and there. Whatever your mummy serves you, that is the best food in the world. So enjoy your food, eat healthy food, don't argue for or don't demand the unhealthy food, so that you can keep healthy, you can keep safe, you can enjoy, and you will be happy. So bye, have a nice day, take care.